I was sent this article from it's from GIC Expat, but originally sourced from People's Daily, the Beijing Daily. And I love stories like this. I got a good response from some of the personal human interest stories that I posted in the past. I haven't actually read through this one yet. I wanted to read it with all of you to see what my reaction will be. But the title seems rather promising. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rojo Reads the News. I am your host, Paul. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you do like what you see. Today's article is Legendary Life of a Couple, Launched Scholarship to Fund Students. Professor Tang Yaoqi, a renowned biochemist, educationist, and academician. I don't know that word. I mean, educationist. That's another one I've never. Is that you study education? You know, I know educator. All right. He celebrated his 100th birthday on July 11th. Wow, good for him. 100 years old. I hope we all can live to that age. That day, he also marked the launch of a scholarship for students at Peking University provided by Tang and his wife, Zheng Liju. Here's a picture of the man. This couple's life story is the stuff of legend. Tang was born in 1920 in Shanghai and developed a love of science when he was a child. In 1937, he graduated from high school with an outstanding academic performance. Tang had wanted to apply to study at Tsinghua University in Beijing, as he had been a fan of the institution, but after the war of resistance against Japanese aggression broke out, for those of you who don't know, that's World War II. That's what they call World War II here in China. They call it the War of Japanese Aggression. Tsinghua University stopped admitting students in Shanghai. He was eventually accepted by Shanghai's Tongji University. He's a handsome guy and a beautiful wife. They're a good-looking couple, right? After graduation, he made up his mind to use his knowledge to serve the country. However, his work experience after graduation told him that to make technological breakthroughs, he needed to possess even more knowledge. In 1944, Tang went to the U.S. to pursue his further education under the guidance of Nobel Prize laureate Linus C. Pauling. While in the U.S., Tang mastered cutting-edge knowledge such as crystal chemistry and molecular biology. Okay. These are things that blow my mind. I don't know this stuff. After the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949, Tang was eager to return to his motherland. However, under the rules of the time, as a science student from China, he was forbidden to leave the U.S. Meanwhile, his tutor also asked him to stay. I'm a Chinese and I have to go back to my motherland to help bring its chemical research to a new level, Tang said. With his tutor's help, Tang finally returned to his country via Sweden, which had just established diplomatic relations with China. I love these old photos. These are great. In 1951, Tang started to teach molecular structure and chemical bonding in Tsinghua University. In 1952, he started working as a teacher at Peking University up until his retirement more than half a century later. Tang built up China's crystallography and structural chemistry fields from scratch. He compiled teaching materials by himself, established courses to teach students in a systematic way, and promoted the popularization of crystal chemistry at universities around the country. What is crystal chemistry? I don't know what that is. I like science. I think it's interesting. I just don't understand all of it. Tang's wife, Zheng Liju, was born in 1921 in Shanghai. In 1950, she graduated from the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists in the UK. 1 year later, she returned to China. After marrying Tang in 1952, she quickly took part in the construction of Peking University's third hospital and became the director of the hospital's Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology after it was founded in 1958. In 1982, Zheng began devoting herself to researching in vitro fertilization. Through the joint efforts of Zheng and her colleagues, the first test tube baby on the Chinese mainland was born at Peking University Third Hospital in 1988. So, there you have it. A wonderful story of a professor and a doctor, a love story that came together, and him signing donations for scholarships for future students. I love stories like this. I want to share more stories like this with you. What do you think? Comment below. Let me know.